the first to know Nsem-Pii TV.
Memamo Akwaba BM by Nsem-Pii TV so. Kwabena Agyapong a former general secretary for the governing party at the new patriotic party. Yen name say ever since Osnoko Amonyoko no delegate ato aba Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia as Omofran Katuni. Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia and the campaign or their high grounds ever since I told Abayi no ABC and 27th November 2024 after 10 good days to December 7th general election. Ope Panimba ko NPP Amonyokunuma wa poor Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia campaign yemu pa baby obekobia on neko Kwabena Agyapong. Nene no kase de ono so abepemu the Ashanti region abra Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia meno kase ono so nam greater Kwabena Agyapong Ashanti region because of NDC Amonyoko no ene Alan Kojoche Martin a plan be omafa and omo alliance be omafa a omaye meeting hokwem a omo pese omoma NPP Amonyoko no Ashanti region omo stronghold a vote no eso tisene be former President John Dramani Mahama ene ni NDC ebefa ho arena December 7 general election because omo nyina gidi say the December 7 general election the Ashanti region and a decider and then Kwabena Agyapong the Nsem-Pii na tudwa why Alan Kojoche Martin and former President John Dramani Mahama and the entire NDC members omugo say omubenya vote massive Ashanti region since be ababo omu NDC Amonyoko no the arena December 7 general election and Kwabena Agyapong amomho acheomiye power the Ashanti region Yenko tie Kwabena Agyapong former general secretary for the governing party and now onoso nsema odi tudwa kwama Alan Kojoche Martin and a former person John Dramani Mahama and so and the NDC
so for and nkrofo say politics no say wano ya na obetan reduce we didi mpenimfo atem wa kasa ano hye obo kasa the acidic tongue or the acerbic and no idea hadwin to your name and wherever we find that kind of behavior, whether it's MPP or NDC, it has to be called out and also in the media. So and then Abafuntino will be able to meet Refi na on set up in TV station no di nkrofwate atemi enye whichever way we look at it make us your power no your position am general secretary John Mahama was then the president the party will be Forson Germany Kwabena he's a thief near you can't do that when the president leaves our country he represents all of us you know what some obefia enenonka but about the person me Ghana ni na me president abana me ko kaje so ye widie I won't do that hey the baby chobe e come charges na me kaze me ko si proud interview with TV3 there I'm kaze me say a future president Akufo-Addo because I said it the Nigeria president call say United Nations and this is for us to mobilize the natem no be the video the better us to come upon the prophet and I'm say I did enye say MPP ni na you say NDC ni enya estemome kan wase ni ifi ho ni ye politics na mama emrantie no mabawa na eba no ombenya gidie bi omu a eba mo confidence so ba beso o man no. So we have to put it ahead of us that political leadership is about service, sacrifice, and selflessness. And yet, ahumaso, and yet akesisem. And no na MPP say yet who ahasu because grassroots dey dey omu yin nyina na say o kra o sia we window kakra de chia. Inya asem bi ka kire we na asem nyina na betimi aso one say yam crofo de bebu say here bi kakra ni ade uni bia you kwaa ba men twimfa na so ko ba bia ba tie say na kwotena pani bi office na ohu pass pani ni wo so So yana kwa CCTV hoto mo musa ko wi abetra si ni ho ana wa fa chira ase sa suban na suban ya aha MPP nti emaye nkrofo no bi obibia wa bre party me kai se pani ba ko no chairman wo ya pekosobu isi onye chairman bi no ha no from say ope ebi ama ne ba obi agene 15,000 am say what wo chairman of the party I'm saying, Obi Joska. I say, really? No, I'm saying, Akola na minia bem. So, ja, me wana mfo kakra. Bia na ja, we all hear me yema mokoi. Sana esi ye. Untimi mwa obia. The 8 years, no untimi satisfy 8 million supporters to abama e. Nanso so, uye bibi bo bia omuti. Dem pempi re me fiya party fo no. So wa koji bibi na bia se ha jana bibi ne bia wo ye panimu wonya ediama wo so be frɛ constituency bia apɛ say oh nasa pe nkofu bia se ne famo wo di komo bia no so akoto wa we na wo panimu no kwa de man no nipa no be feel say wo na oton eso no ni mo. So and when you Sunni ban we as Ghanaians so yes because a lot of it yes governments and presidents and political appointees have to be held responsible for leading our country, but a lot of it depends on we the Ghanaian people. We have to have an orientation change on the way we just see who politics to say the we know about madam for Indian be say me body also no contribution no job. Kwabena say na say politics you come say you could didi. You have a chopping mentality.
And Kwabena what is a Ghana for differ election here be?
Oh me jidi say election here who say Ghana election bia enough. Timothy say me know about ko otia say ya win ewi. Me ya me person met say ya win ewi. Because me President Kwabena ka say hey yonto so abada university ye kan yeah co primaries ni ade bibia me fit da 2007 na yetiligo me line up na ya yunum titi echi na me tise pani ba ko me TV suda akofu me abisi ya the camera seems so. Abante, Edmund, na me campaign manager, Ujina, na ye kind. Say a shisha box, shisha, na a pilot. Untimi nane tiko, because me didn't be baby. We went to use a aquarium say. Actually no so ona legonazo na make na ona na tiko na mu say no adena eye nti ye tu so aba na kan easy
yeah
so nti ya na I think some people should understand so politicians also go through a lot so nemu ye nya to aba ni wia te said in 1992 ye to aba we legon ni wia man ti da say we suffer do nipa we say bi nipa we kodu nipa we kufuru nipa yina kabom ani bidi Professor Dubois energy. That is the MPP we know. That is the MPP that we were trained to support. Inti yana hame so boko constituency bi simple primary parliamentary eyikeke the president na ntoko si wodi na so kan bia enye yo okabia enye yi kwa because ya no mani atete because I'm makai adadafo no ensem no bi nipa no bi abre party kai atakroji man na me kai Nsem-Pii be kai amobedi akono Dr. Selby Safuedu ohutu ye hosi ho ma MPP no ye adwumaden power no ba kwa bi ko wi ko peto de on to power no kwa aginu boaten you know secretary so intinam tse obi simi nya hwe ni ade a mesro wo munwi ye dachi na as I said, in 67 years since independence. Here before, Ode Mr. Kufuor 8 years, Nanado 8 years, I 16. Ode Buzia 2.5 years, I 18.5. Ibinum say, of course, Kase, you need 2 free for Hoka. Sorry, you need 2 in Chroma, until free for NLC, no, the kind. All the 3 years, no, 21 years. Out of 67 years. Your tradition. Enti Mr. Ghana for my chance next year enti no check aka. Ni jidi sese yen na ya tren wache saa. Nka Ghana sesa. Because we are the ones who are the natural party of government, the party that believes in democracy, the party that is anchored on property owning democracy and allowing individual liberties and rights. Yeah, Mr. Nameti radio so you. And say we are not Ghana broadcasting. So you're fighting for media pluralism. So we believe that this is a party that means well for the country. The Nameti been MPP and this near the crowd. Ranty and Momususanti. Yes, Okoto the NDC was born out of a revolution, PNDC. Mr. John Mahama can say when it gets to violence, masters of violence. But about to any violence today. Tinanse obeti now be who na NDC phobia shantare na ekranse kai. Near their two social media. And there's no condemnation coming from the former president and the leaders of their political party. Mabijao, you say, electoral commission for you, Oma Winia Benevi, Oma Winia Empire, na Yabe Chinkai, did you hear that? In this country, such people should be arrested, prosecuted, and punished. Because this has no place in our democracy. Say, Kedman Kebi. You may pass a politician be a TSC. They say, you're near to opposition. The PNDC, NDC have close to 20 years and son of Mr. Kufuor. You buy AD 8 years. Although we are in power, we lost by the skin of our teeth. In fact, first round, now Kufuor will lead by 103,000 votes. Now, so Timude, anyway, Timu were coming to na parliamentary primaries, na acquire Basa, ama independent be breed. And a second round, only propaganda to from so, I'm going to lead parliamentary into the Yenfa presidency count. And look around, was won by less than 40,000 votes. And so say Jemuma. You can say Famo. You Jemuma. Into one way, Omonamo, Kasa MPP baby, you say, we have shown that even when we lose by the skin of our teeth, we don't want to disturb the peace in our country. Into Womunya, any Casanoa Mfata. No Master for a training also Mumikiti, especially in the Ashanti region. And we know all that. And the security is on top of that. And I hope so the security will deal with any miscreants. Omba say you training for meeting someone or Ashanti region. Because their strategy is very simple. In politics, there's something called voter suppression. If they can create enough confusion, and Mwani Adeyam Shishaya, Omun Kotwaba. And the country I must remember Kumasi has said for the next few days, they say, maybe Nsem-Pii, Sre Ghana Mai, Nsem-Pii especially. Umrah out massively. We need a big 85-90% turnout with at least a 72 to 75% vote for Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Wetimia Wene Abano. Enti, no beings room. The security will be on top of the issue. Almost at Brigadier General How can you do that? With no evidence, no makasakeke. Putting pressure on somebody's father. Obi also je ne na djuma de ono elections. So obi we abamu Ghana. NDC for mo na record no kire. In 1992 we wrote the stolen verdict. And the mo soldier for mo na no control election. There was no agent who declare result no. And when I can be as a call Jackson Park near the fire tender Akusi ho. Nti Kwabena fire service person Krachok the open watcher asha eno kra no yanka se Ghana enhye the and say we are not happy with how the presidential election was conducted, and that time it was in November into December parliamentary primaries election yes yenko. So we boycotted it and wrote a stolen verdict. That is the MPP for you. You're never violent. The women that say we masters of violence, you can't show the majority of the Ghanaian people you pass with you. They are banning your koto. You can't. Let's say one crown that doesn't know Mudia. It depends on. Now you did say a dose sing. Memaka said the core support of the NDC is always around 44. He will always do the 44%. MPP will always, under no circumstances, 48%, 49%. Inti kakra de be try 50 no. We have the numbers more than them. Anytime we have lost, because second round, people in 2000 they didn't come out the way they should have come out. So, intimacy will be Mkotojogu form. MPP is good for Ghana. Any other person, crowding MPP, Nina say Oba Anya free senior high school or co free TVET, and then Obinya health insurance. Diabetes, your friend is saying dialysis is very free. Childhood cancer is all being taken. Sickle cell, no me adina. Because Dr. Bayo believes in broad-based development, that no single Ghanaian should be left out of the benefits of development. Into those interventions, especially it doesn't matter so you're NDC, so you're CPP, about Phoebe. So, yes, sir, I'm on for. Party no some that sense of entitlement broso. And I'm a say yes now. When you be cry in this 8 years, the possibility that in another 4 years, if I say yes, and the folk Kumasi cry, I say if I feel I'm bugger baba. And I just had it. Be an bugger baba. Some 8 years in Minkan. Minkan by Nanso me MPP ni. Nti SM ye Jumaden Boa party no. So the whole MPP near, you shouldn't destroy the vehicle that you use to run the country. Political parties are vehicles, and yet the end in itself. And only you should do mine. And to be beyond Koya Mount, party one. You know how to took room to say the penifuni be a year or fatal. The one can't crowd ye. Yes, when you be a moasia. A monochrome. Now, one more party, a pijao, a simple pencil, papa, Agyapong as ministers of state or chief executives of major state institutions. It's unfair on the party, so there be Jina Bontin, or can someone emphata, Afa party, because he be woman, Tinem.